waiting for? You ready? Ready, 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 ready. Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready? Ready, 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 ready,
Do baby, do baby, do baby, do baby, do baby.
Yo, we are back. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to What It Do podcast. It is your boy Zale checking in. I know we supposed to been do this. Your boy been down. Your boy been sick. So we getting into the mix of everything right now. It's supposed to been done Monday. I apologize. But like I said, your boy been down for a couple of days. I'm still bouncing back, but I'm gonna get it done because it is almost a weekend. So we need to get these picks done. We need to talk about college, talk about the NFL. So we need to bust it down. So let's do NFL first, real quick. Let's bust down the NFL first. Next week I ain't bowling. Hey. Let's do this. Hold on. Man, I hope y'all having a good old time. Okay. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me. But we're going to bust down some NFL first. Y'all, I'm going over everything. So I'm going over NFL. I'm going over college because I've been down. Like I said, I wasn't feeling too good. So I'm busting down everything right now. Getting you ready for this weekend. So first game I'm gonna go over is the New York versus Dallas. Both D's was not stepping up on that Dallas and Giants game. They both was trash to me personally. Especially on third down, like when that defense needed to step up, they were not doing it, y'all. They were not stepping up when they needed to. They were doing a whole lot of just, I don't know what they were doing, but it wasn't going down. So I don't know how this year gonna sit with a whole lot of teams, because a lot of defenses is not stepping up when they need to, and that's the crazy part about it. It's like on that third down, I need you to, you know what I'm saying? I need that defense to step up. I need that defense to smack in the mouth, but they not doing it this year. I don't know, and I'm not talking about just Dallas and the Giants. I'm talking about other teams as well. I'm talking about teams that you normally would think that defense gonna step up, and they not. It's just insane to me. But here are they. We'll talk about that another time or whatever. But like I said, both defenses wasn't stepping up. But on both sides, the receivers and the running backs for the Giants and for Dallas was stepping up. They were doing their thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Quarterbacks, hey, when they needed to step up, they stepped up, and that's what made the game a little bit more interesting for me, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It made it a little bit more interesting because I'm not gonna lie, with both of them being okay, they stepped up. The receivers and the running backs, quarterbacks did their thing for that game. But what really changed the game for Dallas, for the Giants and Dallas, was that interception. That interception changed the game. That last minute interception changed the game, the whole game. Oh, that's Baker. I mean, Bakerfield. He gonna start. He's Bakerfield. He got it. He gonna do his thing. But yeah, that interception changed the whole game. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all are lining me up right now. I appreciate that. Y'all been waiting too. I see. Y'all been waiting. I appreciate that. But yeah, that interception, that last interception changed the whole game around for that Dallas and New York game, Dallas and Giants game. That last interception. I mean, Dimes could do it though. I'm not saying he can't, but my better pick will be Baker, but I mean that's on y'all. I like Baker better, but I mean that's just me though. That's just me. But my next game I will be talking about is the 49ers versus the Saints. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said last time, the Saints are building their offense. They're building their offense. Ooh. We about to get into them games. In just a minute. Hold on. But 49ers versus the Saints, y'all. The Saints is building. Don't get me wrong. Rattler, he's trying to build that team. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to build that team. He basically is like, it's his rookie year. Basically, I mean, he trying to figure it out. Now, is he better right now I feel like he's better when he takes off. When he take off, it wakens up that offense just a little bit more. Then it kind of opens the pass game. But I mean, like I said, he got to figure this team out. He got to do a little bit more. But I think as the season go on, I think he is going to get better and better, and remain as long as he remains the starter. He's going to build this team. The Saints is already the receivers is already kind of getting comfortable to him. But like I said, this is what, 2 quarterbacks in the last few years. You know what I'm saying? So they need that one. So hey, I'm gonna talk about the Bills game in a minute, a little bit too. But yeah, I like Rattler. I feel like he's stepping up a little bit more, but like I said, he's just trying to build that team up. The 49ers, they came to play a little bit, but I feel like that defense. We gonna go over the games in a minute. I feel like that defense was stepping up like halfway. Like they was here, they were there. They was missing tackles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, you would think the 49ers, gonna smack them in the mouth, but they didn't. They did, but they did. You know what I'm saying? They did, but they really didn't. Like you would think the 49ers will. So I was kind of iffy on that game, but like I said, I feel like the Saints, as they go on and as they build more, it will become they will become way better. And maybe next year they will be. Tyreek for AJ Brown. No, no. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. But no. But I think next year they might rumble a little bit. I think that, like I said, they still trying to build a little bit. So definitely, I say next year watch out for the Saints. This year they're gonna win some games, but they're not gonna win a lot of games. They're not gonna win a lot of games. I don't think. Let's see what we got. Now that the Texans in Buccaneers game. The Texans started off great. They started off perfect. They started off perfect. They were running. CJ was throwing beautiful passes. It was in the Texans. The Texans had it. But like I told y'all last stream, if the Texans offense do not step the F up, it's not going to work for the Texans. That offensive line needs to step up. When CJ's taking off, it's better for them. It's better for him. They make better plays. They you know what I'm saying? CJ can get the ball out, but when CJ is in the pocket, it is not working at all. He's taking sack after sack after sack. It's not working. I don't know what the Texans O-line have to do, but as long as that O-line is there, it's gonna be hard for Texans to win games. I'm sorry if y'all Texans fans, but that is straight facts. I'm speaking the truth. The O-line needs to go. It needs to get up out of there, because it's no way that the Texans had that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Texans had that game. They had that game. But for just the O-line and just taking that many sacks, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for the Texans. It's not gonna work for the Texans. I'm sorry to say it, and you know I don't want to say that they're not gonna win games, but it's gonna be hard for them to win games with that O-line, because every time CJ tried to sit in the pocket, he's taking a sack. He's taking a sack. I just don't know what else to say about it. They had a great beginning. The Texans had a great beginning. Like I said, great touchdown from CJ to Collins. Cub with a touchdown. It was going for them. It was going for them. But like I said, that O line is not it's not working. It's not working at all. So that's all I'm gonna say with the Texans in the Bucks game. I mean the Bucks is gonna play their game. The Bucks is gonna play their game regardless. Great inning touchdown from White to kind of put the nail in the coffin. But yeah. For who? But yeah, the Texans O-line got to get fixed, y'all. I'm sorry to say it. Like, you know, I don't want to hurt no Texans fans out there, but it has to. That O-line has to get fixed to take that many sacks. It's not even taking the sacks. It's not even taking the sacks. It's the we have the game motive, like we have the game momentum, and it's always losing. It's always losing, or you know what I'm saying? It's something always going down, but it has to do with the O-line. If CJ takes off, they have a better chance of doing more. But I mean, you know, CJ trying to sit in the pocket, but it's hard for him to sit in the pocket when the O-line can't help him. As the O-line can't help him. Like, there was a dude, it was a dude that literally chucked the O-lineman to get to CJ. Like, crazy. That's insane. Like, insane to me. But like I said, that's the only thing I can say about that game. Oh yeah, for the Saints, yes, he should be a little bit higher on that for sure. I mean, if not on fantasy, I mean, start picking them for you know, for some picks, because Rattler going to him. I'm not gonna lie to him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Rattler going to him. He bread and butter right now. Next game, the Eagles and the Chiefs. That's how the Super Bowl was supposed to be. That's all I'm gonna say to that. That is how the Super Bowl was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a game. That was a game. That was a game. That was a good game. A lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth. A lot of great game. A lot of momentum from, you know, from the Super Bowl. So great game. But, you know, like I said, that's how the Super Bowl was supposed to go. To me, that's how it was supposed to be. Next game I'm gonna talk about is the Panthers versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals D was definitely killing. Young was trying to bring them back in. And do something in the beginning, but once that Cardinal O-line got busy, it was over with. I'm just letting you know that. It was over with once that O-line got busy. For the Cardinals. I don't know what pill they was on, but they started. He should. We gonna see. He gonna get better. He you know. It's just the beginning. Y'all relax. It's okay. We're gonna be all right. Okay, now let's get into these games. I know y'all ready for the games. Week 3. We are in week 3. We're in week 3. James. Let's do. Hey, look, check this out. Let me do that right now. If this. Let's do this right now. Y'all thoughts? My prediction. If these are my two predictions right here. If if everybody stays doing what they doing, and how everybody playing right now. This is just how everybody playing right now. I'm not saying that it. I'm not saying this is what. This is just my prediction. Eagles, Bills, Super Bowl. That's just one of my predictions. That's just one. I'll give one later down in the season, but that's just me right now. That's me right now. Bills and the Eagles, Super Bowl. Bills took the win tonight with a 31-21. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, it's. I can't say nothing on the Bills. Josh Allen is doing everything he need to do right now. I mean, if y'all didn't see it, the shovel pass in the end zone. I mean, hey, you know, the taking off when he need to, the reading of it. I mean, he's doing everything he needs to right now. Now, will he get a team that gonna show him up? I don't know. I thought the Ravens would, but the Ravens didn't. I thought it would be another. I thought the Ravens could get over the hump and, you know what I'm saying, give them that loss for the season, but the Bills doing everything they need to right now, y'all. So the Bills took that 21-31. Now, the Rams versus Eagles. Going Eagles. Packers versus the Browns. Going Packers. Bengals versus the Vikings. I'm going Bengals. Texans versus the Jaguars. If the Texans O-line can get it together, I'm going to go the Texans. But this is what I'm going to say. If CJ takes more than 2 sacks, it's going to the Jags. Just that simple, y'all. It's just that simple. If CJ takes more than 2 sacks, it's going to the Jags. It's going to the Jags. Next game will be the Colts versus the Titans. I'm not gonna lie, the Colts is doing their thing low key. The Colts are doing their thing, so I'm gonna go Colts. Raiders versus Commanders. I'm gonna go Commanders on that one. Falcons versus the Panthers. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Even though the Falcons ain't really been playing, they've been playing okay. They haven't been playing just like, you know, perfect games, but they do okay to get over on the Panthers. They do okay to get over on the Panthers. They should be able to at least do that. They should be able to do that. Steelers versus the Patriots. I'm going Steelers. the Patriots. Jets versus Buccaneers. I'm going Buccaneers. Going Buccaneers. Broncos versus the Chargers. I'm going Chargers, but it's going to be a good game. Both quarterbacks are from Oregon, so it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game, but I am going Chargers. Saints versus Seahawks. I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to go with the Saints. Going with the Saints. Going with the Saints on that one. Cowboys versus the Bears. I'm going with the Cowboys on that one. Cardinals versus 49ers. If the Cardinals come out hot, they're going to win the game. They're going to win the game. The 49ers are still trying to get Jones warmed up. So he's making mistakes. I mean, he's getting the ball off and everything like that. But if Jones makes mistakes in the Cardinals and the Cardinals pick up on it and take over the game, the Cardinals should win that game. Chiefs versus the Giants. I'm going Chiefs. Lions versus the Ravens. This is another game to watch. This is another game to watch. This is going to be a great game to watch, y'all. This is going to be a great game to watch. But everybody probably going for the Lions. I'm going to go for the Ravens on that one. I'm going for the Ravens. I'm going for the Ravens. And that is NFL talk. No. Why would I trade them? If you trade them, you crazy as hell. No. No. All right. Now let's get into college. I told you, y'all, I'm going over everything right now. So now I'm getting into college. I'm gonna go over a few, probably ain't gonna be that and shoot. The Georgia Tennessee game was a great back and forth game. A great back and forth game. A great back and forth game. Tennessee had some good defensive plays. I thought Tennessee had more of the motivation to win, but just like a national championship team, Georgia, put a little fire under their butt and got the job done. But I mean, I kind of expect that from a national championship team, to do that, find a way to win it. And like I said, Tennessee had the motivation, they had the momentum, they had everything going. The defense was crazy. The defense was going crazy. Got into that overtime, and that's where it kind of flumped at. When it was time for Tennessee to step up, that's where it kind of went to the hands of Georgia. Georgia just wanted it a little bit more. But like I said, that's what you expect from a national championship team. So, And that's all good. That is all great. That is perfect. So like I said, it's gonna be games like that where you expect one team to take it because they do have the momentum. Tennessee had the momentum. They were making key plays on third down. The defense was getting Georgia off the field. They were, you know what I'm saying, Tennessee was scoring first. And if Georgia messed up, Tennessee was scoring right after. So Tennessee was giving that momentum, but it just didn't turn out to be just, you know, what it was supposed to be. The Another game was the Crimson and Georgia Tech game. It's not the same thing, but hey, Georgia Tech wanted it more. Georgia Tech wanted it more. It was a lot of winning by 3. It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of great games. It was a lot of defensive plays. It was a lot of great offensive plays. In college, it was a lot of just get it done. It wasn't just no, you know, we blew this team out. It was a lot of great games, and that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's what we look for, you know, when we doing these games. But a lot of them were blowouts. So there was a lot of blowout. Also, with some games, the Ole Miss and Arkansas game was another great game. It really came down to the wire of that game, because Ole Miss came out blazing. Arkansas started to build back up that momentum, and they were doing a little comeback, but it wasn't enough for you know what I'm saying, for Arkansas to take that game. Texas A&M and Notre Dame, another great game, another great down to the wire game. Texas A&M offense, Reed, that's definitely somebody that y'all might want to start putting on cards. Y'all might want to start putting in fantasy. If y'all, you know, Reed is one of them ones that's quietly making noise. Is quietly making noise. He's the quarterback for Texas A&M. He's quietly making some noise. But like I said, another great game, another great down to the wire game, another great down to the wire game. It was a lot of down to the wire games. It was a lot of blowouts. It was a lot of down to the wire. It was here and there, but the ones that were down to the wire were really down to the wire. So we are going to get into week 4 of college football. We have Texas Tech versus Utah. This is rank right here. This is one to watch. But I'm going to go Texas Tech. Going Texas Tech on that one. UAB versus Tennessee. I'm going Tennessee. Oregon State versus Oregon. I'm going Oregon. I'm telling you, it's 2 people on Oregon that y'all have to watch out for. That is their freshman receiver Moore and their running back. I think his name is William. Hold on. We're gonna get it right here. get y'all right. Hold on. Let me get y'all right now. But that freshman Moore, wide receiver, Hill. Yes. That's a good trade. That's a good trade. Hill for Oregon, running back. And Moore, the wide receiver. Them two, y'all need to watch out for them. They are making noise. They are silently making noise. They're silently making noise, y'all. Y'all watch out for them. Y'all watch out for them. Let's see what. We got Kent State versus Florida State. I'm going Florida State. Another game to watch out for is Auburn versus Oklahoma. Auburn versus Oklahoma. Let me see. Yeah. They both 3-0 right now, y'all. They both 3-0. They're both 3-0. So it's definitely one of them ones. It's definitely one of them ones to watch out for. Right now, it's saying that it's a 70% chance that Oklahoma will win. I don't know. You know how football is. It can go either which way. It can go either which way. It can. So, next game, Michigan versus Nebraska. Michigan versus Nebraska. I'm gonna go Michigan on that one. Then the next game, Tulane versus Ole Miss. I'm going Ole Miss. Purdue versus Notre Dame. I'm going Notre Dame on that one. Notre Dame for the win. Next game is going to be South Carolina versus Mizzou. I'm gonna go Mizzou. Next game, Florida versus Miami. It's gonna be a game to watch, y'all. That's gonna be another game to watch. But I'm gonna go. I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna go Miami. I'm gonna say Miami. I'm gonna go Miami. Miami should pull it off. Miami should be able to pull it off. Next game is Indiana versus Illinois. I'm gonna go. Whoo! It's a rank. They both 3-0, y'all. They both are 3-0. They both both 3-0. But I'm gonna go Indiana. I'm gonna say Indiana gonna take that one. I'm gonna say Indiana. Next game we have is Georgia State versus Vanderbilt. Yeah. I'm gonna go Vanderbilt on that one. Uh, I'm gonna go. Yeah, that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vanderbilt on that one. Um, Next game is Southeastern Louisiana versus LSU. I'm going to go LSU. I'm going to go LSU. Next game is going to be Texas versus Sam Houston. I'm going to go Texas on that one. Michigan State versus USC. I'm going to go USC. They both 3-0. They both 3-0, but I think USC is going to pull it out. Jacobs. I'm going to go with USC on that one. Now, that is half of my first colleges. Now we're going to get into the HBCUs. Now we're going to get into my HBCUs. My HBCUs of this week. We had Howard versus Morehouse. Howard versus Morehouse. Howard defense was definitely going crazy. Definitely going crazy. The special teams on Howard was out of doubt stepping up on a lot of great plays. On a lot of great plays. Williams from Chicago. I would definitely go Hurts over Williams. The Bears playing the Chiefs. No, the Bears playing the Cowboys. So I'm pretty sure that Williams is, they playing the Cowboys. I'm pretty sure the Cowboys. I'm pretty sure Williams not gonna do too much on the Cowboys. He might, but I wouldn't do a lot of fantasy points on him. I wouldn't do a lot on him. I would, if you just want to make sure that you good, I would go Hurts more than William, just in case. But that's just me. But like I said, where was I? My bad. I'm sorry. Morehouse was definitely. Their defense was definitely going crazy. Their special teams was on point. I mean, on point. It was ridiculous. The Morehouse they was definitely going crazy, but Howard just stepped up. In the first half, it was kind of it was kind of Morehouse's way, but Howard's receivers was nonstop. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was insane how they start stepping up. Um, yeah, they Morehouse couldn't even do anything. Um, they couldn't even do anything after Howard started stepping up. It's Morehouse was kind of bye bye on that one. You know what I mean? It was definitely one of them. It was definitely one of them games where Morehouse came in and um, thought they had the game, but it was definitely went Howard's way. Next game, Delaware State versus Bowie State. Delaware definitely came out with a running game. Their receivers was non-stoppable. Bowie, it wasn't even close, y'all. I mean, Bowie tried. It tried to go away, but it just wasn't working. Um, and Delaware State trying to make a name is Jackson's from the Eagles being a head coach. He's trying to make noise. He's trying to bring it. You know what I mean? So it's just been him trying to step it up. You know what I mean? So great team. Jackson is definitely building over there as a head coach. Um, but yeah, started off strong, crazy strong, and just kept they foot on Bowie neck the whole time. Um, it was just, I mean, it wasn't a big blowout, but I'm saying it felt like a big blowout because it was just like they they were on their neck, like for real, they were on their neck, and it was crazy. It was just a crazy game from beginning to end with Delaware State. So definitely some good games for that. But let's get into the weekend games. Uh, so we have Central State versus Morgan State. I'm gonna go Central, and these are all HBCUs. So y'all, I mean, them good trades right there. Them great trades. Cause I mean, Travis Hunter hasn't really been doing anything to me. He hasn't really been doing anything. I mean, I think it was all definitely. Ooh, hold on. Let's see. Y'all coming in hot. Ooh. Yo, hold on. I'm trying to get to y'all. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Great trades on that one. y'all. I mean, AJ. I mean, y'all gotta realize AJ probably gonna wake up mid-season. Swift. I mean, he not gonna. I mean, Swift is not gonna go off against the Cowboys. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. Um, it's. I mean, long. Yeah. I mean, long run. I mean, you. I mean, you switched off good for the. You switched off good, Rice. Yeah. I mean, them good trades. Them good trades, y'all. Uh, yeesh. DJ Moore. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. Out. Yeah, y'all gotta make sure y'all watching who is out. Y'all gotta watch who is out. Uh, y'all gotta watch who's out. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break it down, y'all. Let's break it down. Ooh. The thing is, Barkley is gonna start it, but Gainwell might finish it because Barkley might get his and get out. I don't think he hate him. I think it was just his. I think it was just Josh Allen's game. I don't think he hate him though. But that's a tough one with Barkley and Gainwell because Barkley might get everything he need and get up out of there. I mean, he kind of always do it against the Rams. He kind of always do it against the Rams. Coleman a good pick, y'all. I'm not saying it's not. Let me get into these ABC. Hold on, y'all. We have Delaware State versus San Francisco. I'm going Delaware State. Hampton versus Howard. I'm going Howard. North Carolina Central versus North Carolina A&T. I'm going to go. I think North Carolina A&T. I think they pulling off a little bit better, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. North Carolina Central, they 2-2, but I think A&T could pull it off. But that's kind of a rival game also, so that's kind of a rival game. So I'm gonna go A&T. I'm gonna go to underdog. East Texas A&M versus Grambling. East Texas A&M versus Grambling. I'm going to go Grambling. I'm going to go Grambling. We have South Carolina State versus South Florida. I will go South Carolina State. We have Lands versus A&M, Alabama A&M. I'm gonna go Alabama A&M. Northwestern State versus Prairie View A&M. I'm going to go Prairie View A&M. I'm going to go Prairie View A&M. And that is my HBCU games of the week. All right, y'all. Now we get into the nitty and gritty. Now we get into the four-way parlay. We get into the four-way parlay. We get into the Webb's picks of the week. Webb's picks of the week, y'all. Oh, y'all coming in hot. Ooh. I will go Knicks on that. Y'all, Daniel Jones is stepping up, y'all. I mean, he kind of stepping up for the 49ers. Like, it's not. I just don't want to steer y'all wrong because he's stepping up. He's stepping up. It's not. That's not a set in stone kind of, like I'll put my whole money on Jones stepping up like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, he can get it done, but I don't know. I feel like he was stepping up when he needed to, but if you a yard or if y'all fall a yard short or whatever, I don't want y'all to be. Now Jones and CJ, I would go Jones more because, like I said, if the O line is not stepping up for CJ, then y'all gonna lose on that. Y'all gonna lose on that one. That's me though, because like I said, the Texas O line is what's really messing up CJ. Now CJ will go off and everything like that, but also you got to realize CJ is taking the most sacks right now because of the O line. If CJ doesn't get out of that pocket, it's gonna mess up for CJ. Now with that pick, I would definitely go Jones more over CJ. Just on that. It's definitely rough. It's tough to pick. And then like I said, I don't want to give y'all these players and then they mess up your thing by, and it's gonna happen. I mean, it happens when we pick, you know what I'm saying? It happens all the way around. That's just the life of football, and that's just the life of what we enjoy talking about and everything of football. Like, you think this player gonna do this, but that's what football is about. You never know. You never know with football. You never know. It could be a game. It could be a game that you know for sure this player gonna do this, and that game the O-line can completely F up and mess everything up, or that receiver mess up, that running back mess up. You never know. So it's a game of toss up when it come down to it. You know what I mean? So, but my picks for this week, my 4-way parlay for this week, and like I said, I'm not sponsored by Prize Picks. I'm not sponsored by Underdog yet. That's the goal to get, but ooh, I don't even know that because I can't go off my running backs either, because sometimes they mess me up more than anybody else, because I could be like, this running back for sure gonna go off and end up blowing my whole card. But this is what I have for this week on my 4-way parlay. This is NFL first. This is NFL. I have Jacobs for a touchdown. Jacobs for a touchdown. Y'all can write them down. Y'all can write them down. I have Jacobs scoring a touchdown. They are playing the Browns. So he should be good for one. Ooh, Flowers. No. Ah, damn. Fuck. No, I'll say Flowers. It should be a good game. It should be a good game against the Lions. So Jackson should. But if you go Flowers, just know he might get it early. He might get everything early and then the rest of the game might be, because you know how the Falcons work. They work quick. Next pick, I have Barkley scoring a touchdown. They are playing the Rams. I have Barkley for a touchdown. I have Jacobs for a touchdown. I have Henry for a touchdown. And I have Lamb with 83 receiving yards. This is all higher. So Jacobs with a touchdown. Barkley for a touchdown. Henry for a touchdown. And Lamb, he has to have more than 83 yards. 83. He has to have more than 83 yards. And like I said, they playing the Bears. He might get it early and get on out of there. Yes. Yes. Flowers. I would definitely do that. Yes. Keep that trade. Yes. That's a good one. But that is my picks for NFL this week. Now let's get into college picks. College picks for the week. What did you? My bad. What did you have, bro? I traded it. Jay Massey. Did I win or lose? Jay Massey. You should have won. You should win on that one. You should win on that one. I did not put anything in for tonight. this I usually this is my weekend. This is for my Sunday. This is my Sunday card. Like I said y'all earlier. If y'all just getting in, I was down. I wasn't feeling too good or whatever. So I'm bouncing back. That's why I did everything tonight. That's why I did college and NFL. Usually I split them up, and I do NFL and then I do college on 2 different nights. But tonight I kind of I kind of did everything because, like I said, I've been down, I've been sick, so it's been yeah, it's just been one of them nights. So that's why I said I put everything into one thing tonight. But let me get into these college picks real quick. Let me get into. Hold on. Bruh. Hold on, no, because I don't. Hold on, because my thing about to die too, so I gotta hurry up. Let's see what. Shit. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna say, let's say, hold on, y'all. Ooh. Oh, that's hard. That's a hard one with Dak or Hurts because I feel like Dak is gonna go crazy, but I also feel like Hurts is gonna go crazy too. But I think Dak gonna do a little bit more. I think Dak gonna do a little bit more because, like I said, with Hurts, he can just I mean, basically, he can hand it off to Barkley, and the game can be over. You know what I mean? So I mean, not going against my team, but I would say Dak because I feel like Dak is going. I think Dak is gonna hit CeeDee Lamb just a little bit more this game. Just on every time they play the Bears, CeeDee Lamb always go off. So I would go Dak on that. Ooh. But Diggs ain't really been doing nothing though. I would go. Ooh, y'all, bro. Go Dak. Go Dak, bro. It's okay. I think Dak gonna go off. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Uh, Saints receiver. I will go Saints receiver. He been making a lot of noise. There you go. There you go. He been making a lot of noise. He been making a lot of noise. He been making a lot of noise. Y'all bringing it in tonight. Y'all bringing it in tonight. I like it. I like it. You going? You mean you? You saying Adams? I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all. I would hold on. Oh shit! I ain't got that much time, y'all. I would. I mean, if I would trade AJ Brown for. Yeah. The only thing is why I would say I would trade AJ Brown this week is because every time that the Eagles play the Rams, they kill them on the run game. That's the only reason why I would say trade AJ Brown in this week, because they kill him on the run game when they play the Rams. That's the only reason why I would say do the trade in this week, because when the Eagles play the Rams, they mostly try to kill him on the run game. All right, y'all. I got 9%. Hold on. Let's do this. The Jordan Massey one, that's kind of hard. Is go Herbert. Go Herbert, because he kind of low key killing. He kind of low key killing. He kind of low key killing. I'm just saying. I would do that one. Yes. For the Panthers. No. Go Adams. Adams is making he trying to make some noise. He was playing on the Raiders. Wasn't really doing anything. Adams is trying to build that up. I would go Adams. I would go Adams. I would go Adams. But y'all, my thing about to shut down on me. If y'all if y'all need any more help, hit me in my DMs. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We got it in quick. Like I said, I was down for a couple of days, so I'm sorry that, like I said, usually I break NFL and college up. But it was good to get it in all at once tonight. If you're not following me already, please hit that follow button. I do follow back. I do show love back. Anything for picks, I do. All you have to do is just DM me. Adams, I will go Adams. DM me if you need anything help, or if you just want to put a pick in, or if you're thinking of a pick, trying to do a pick. Hit me in the DMs. I definitely write everybody back. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope everybody. Ooh. I would say Pickens. Pickens he trying to make some noise too, getting traded off or whatever. So he definitely trying to make some noise. But like I said, I appreciate everybody. No, Jordan Love he's stepping up, y'all. Jordan Love is stepping up. Jordan Love is stepping up. Jordan Love is stepping up. I will watch out for Jordan Love. If he not getting hurt, if he's not getting hurt, I will keep him on. I will keep Jordan Love on because he's not getting hurt. As long as he stay healthy, Jordan Love has a chance. The only thing that messed him up last year, he got hurt. He got hurt. That's the only thing that messed him up. I appreciate the rose. I appreciate that. But like I said, y'all, my stuff about to die. If y'all are coming in, with it. Y'all coming in with it. Ooh. It's a lot of people making noise. It's a lot of people making noise. That's a good pick too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh, that's a good pick too. Go ahead. I would go Bears receiver. I'm not sure about Massey. I'm not sure about Massey. I don't know. The only thing, look. The only thing about that trade is Hurts. Okay, I understand Hurts because, like I said, it might be with Hurts is gonna be a run game. With the Eagles, it's gonna be a run game. So I definitely good trade on the defense, but Rams receiver, they go to him a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. They go to him a lot. And with them playing the Eagles, they might go to him even more. They might go to him even more on that. RL, I would definitely do that one. That's a good trade. Mike, good pick three. That's a good pick three. Who you should start? Damn. That's a great question. Because they making a name. Debo's making a name because he traded. So he trying to do something. He trying to make sure he's doing. Picking is trying to do something because he got traded. Okay. Oh, Henry gonna go off. So you should get your points there. I would definitely the Collins and the Allen. That's a tough one because it just depends on CJ. Allen, it would be your better bet because Herbert is going off right now. So that I will go Herbert because Lamar's gonna get it done, but Herbert is slowly. He's like he's the quiet one right now. He's the quiet one right now. Wilson. I'll go veteran. I'll go Wilson. I'll go Ravens defense. I will go Franklin, and I will go Deck because, like I said, they playing the Bears, so he's going to come off better this week, playing better than because every time they play the Bears, they go off a little better. They play a little better. That's why I chose CeeDee Lamb to go 84 yards. He might get that, and he might get out of the game. I would go Allen. I would go Allen. But y'all, my stuff about to go over. They trying to kick me off. Y'all send me DMs if you're not following me already. Drop that follow, hit that follow button, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all hit me in the DMs. Y'all going crazy. Y'all going crazy tonight. But if y'all need any more help, please shoot a message, shoot it in the comments, and then I will definitely write back. If you're not following me already, hit the follow button. Your boy is gone for tonight. I appreciate everybody who came in, showed love. I appreciate everybody who dropped a rose, a heart me. I appreciate everybody who just tuned in and just wanted to talk. Y'all, I'm telling you, love is slowly. As long as love stay healthy, keep him in. Keep him going. As long as he stay healthy, y'all keep him going. I will keep love. But I hope everybody enjoyed the night. Like I said, drop it in the comments. Y'all hope everybody have a great night. Your boy is out.